Portugal is the westernmost point of Europe. Portugal is 35,386 square miles, which is slightly smaller than Indiana. There are two main cities, Lisboa and Porto. Lisboa is the capital, and Porto is a port city of much commerce. The country of Portugal has an approximate population of 10.4 million people. Of these, 84.5% are Roman Catholic, which is the state religion, which means roughly 8,450,000 people are following a false church. Portugal has a long history stretching back before Christ. It has had Phoenician influence, Roman rule, and Moor and Visigoth invasion. Finally, in the early 1100s, the country began to become an independent monarchy. This monarchy continued until 1910. At this time, the monarchy was overthrown. This caused a period of governmental chaos in Portugal. For the next 16 years, there were 44 governments, 20 military takeovers, and 12 presidents. In 1926, a 48-year-long dictatorship began. The Carnation Revolution ended this dictatorship in 1974, and the Republic of Portugal was formed. Why is this important? Throughout the history of Portugal, you will find that there is always a group of people striving to have a country apart from Europe. This has fostered a strong sense of nationalism. 1 in 10 people you meet is a professing or a traditional Catholic. Usually, the whole family is Catholic, which makes it difficult for missionaries to reach the country. Additionally, different cultic groups have attempted to evangelize Portugal by serving brief terms there before returning home. This has left the Portuguese people feeling suspicious of foreigners who speak of beliefs contrary to the Catholic Church. This requires years of faithful contact with the people before they will believe that you are there to stay and to minister. Portugal is a very spiritually dark country that has been hardened by the work of the devil, but we serve a great God that is almighty.
At the age of 8, I professed salvation. 2 years later, at the Independent Baptist Church of Metzing, I realized that I had not truly in faith asked Christ to save me. Having realized this, I asked Jesus to come into my heart to save me from my sin. In my early teen years, I began to have opportunities to serve in the children's and music ministry of my church. At 17, I began teaching the infant through kindergarten class. This was a great opportunity, for I was studying to become a preschool teacher.
At the age of 4, I accepted Christ while my parents were on deputation to go to Portugal. Throughout my teen years, I would question my salvation. At last, though, in college, I got assurance of my salvation. Also, while in college, God called me to preach and to return to Portugal. I went to Bible college for a 1-year Bible certificate. God led me to stay there to get my bachelor's degree in pastoral theology and my master's degree in Bible. During my master's year at college, I met my future wife, Gloria.
I taught preschool for 2 years in Germany. The second year, the Lord began leading me to Bible college to get a 1-year Bible certificate for the purpose of enabling me to better serve in children's ministry.
Hello, my name is Bob Counts. I'm pastor at Bible Baptist Church in Victorville, California. For the past 2 years, I have been the pastor of Brother Josiah''Gloria and his wife Gloria. They have a beautiful little girl named Tirza. Brother Josiah is very familiar with the mission field of Portugal because his parents were missionaries there, and he was raised basically on that field. I can certainly recommend your support, and I would encourage you to have a part in his ministry. Pray for them, and then support them financially. Brother Josiah is a hard worker. I recommend them very highly. Thank you so much.
We believe that God has uniquely prepared us to serve Him in Portugal. Gloria grew up in Europe, in the country of Germany, and has dual citizenship. I also grew up in Europe, in the country of Portugal. These advantages will lessen the culture shock and allow us to more quickly begin reaching the Portuguese people. Our first year, we will serve alongside a veteran missionary family that we might learn from them. During that year, we will also attend language school full-time to learn and relearn Portuguese. After our first year, we pray that we will be able to start a church. Our vision is to see this church planted, organized, self-supporting, and self-propagating. As the Lord leads and provides, we will train nationals to pastor, with whom we will plant more churches. We look forward to seeing how God is going to work in Portugal.
Sempre vejo-os passar, posso ver em seu olhar pessoas tão